had to do a little mending this morning. Moses is liking the tomato plants. Never had him do that before. I come in here and the ducks were all out of water. I saw you down in there. I see you turn your head. Listen to me. Yeah, I see you. Yeah. But we had to take that liner up and fold it over and try to fix it. I don't know. We got a little bit of cloudy skies looking at over the house there, but then you look this way and there's the sun. Somebody was burning something. We're under a burn ban. We were so wet, we flooded, and then it got dry. Boy, is it dry. The chickens are like, I don't know, I can't get no worms out of this hard dirt. Well, I can tell you one thing. I think we all need some encouragement. We need to realize that we take things in little steps. We might step back a little bit. We might not get it all done. We might start to do good on eating healthier and eating, more organic and learning to just, not buy so much junk. And as long as you keep trying, even when you fall back, that right there means something, because you haven't given up yet. I cleaned out my little greenhouse. It had quite a bit of weeds growed up in it because I was leaving it alone for the snake, because it had a lot of mint in it, and mint is so good. I'm ripping out weeds right now. There is so many weeds that are good, and sometimes we need to take a look at them. I trimmed back my broccoli up front. I think it's pretty much done, but I heard if you trim it back, sometimes it helps it come back for a second round. I don't know. Do any of y'all know? They're out there. They've been cleaning out their fridge and stuff. I'll just walk over this way and show you what the little greenhouse looks like. It looks a lot better. And you know something, I also did a little prepping work on some other parts of the garden. It's starting to get towards fall, and they say fall may come early, and I don't know. Lord have mercy. See, the greenhouse looks a little better, but you can see it's starting to get dry up in there. So much dry. So much. Sorry about that. It's probably loud. I'm going to pop this back out. Yeah. There we go. Things are kind of waning down just a little bit. Some of the leaves are turning on the trees. That makes me wonder. Really. I'm seeing some signs of fall. Oh, school bus is coming in. But we keep trying? Can we get a little bit of encouragement for the little things that we do? Because we sure don't know what's going on in the world. We sure don't know what our leaders are doing. Be honest with you, I don't think they know what they're doing. Really, to be honest. Because I think our world has changed a lot. When I was a kid, oh wow, we ran up and down the streets. All the parents knew each other's names, and We knew phone numbers. We all set out in my mom's yard. She had big old trees. That was one thing I loved. All the neighbors came up and sat and talked. And wasn't that nice? And if a kid got hurt, I'll never forget when I wrecked my bike. Miss Knuckles, she was right there, and she came out, bought me a rag, and she called Mom. And I think that we need to do a lot of thinking and searching about how we need to disconnect from things. We're going to have to prepare. We're going to have to really get ready. Because I think we're going to, like, we've been searching the food list. You go in and the healthier the food, they say it's healthy, and they take all this, oh, that's the bad. But then they put in a bunch more bad stuff. I don't know what to say about this world and the food and the way things are going. But I do feel like that if you're trying one little thing, if you make one little effort, if you do 5 minutes of this or 5 minutes of that, or you do 10 minutes of this or 10 minutes of that, if you make a change in your food, you decide not to have pop every day, just drink water, you decide to make your own this or that, or quit buying ready-made stuff or microwave stuff. Just one little change, whatever it is. Get up and walk. Walk once a day. Walk around the yard, wherever you feel like. We have only so much time to leave an impression upon those that are younger than us. We don't have too many generations left before our name won't hardly be remembered. Think about that. The older you get, you know, we won't be talked about as much. I like to keep the dead alive. I remember the Shirley Temple movie, The Bluebird, and every time she thought about her grandparents, they were alive in heaven or wherever they were. I'm not sure what Shirley Temple movie was getting at, but The Bluebird of Paradise, I used to watch that with my mom. I think that we can take steps forward. There's a lot of aggravating things in this world, and there's a lot that we can just let go and say can't do nothing about. Sometimes it seems like every little thing's a battle, things that shouldn't be a battle. Going to the store, reading the labels. Rachel and I picked up Nature's Own bread. It's supposed to be healthier. The ingredient list, I kid you not, was that long on the back. That long. Why are we eating this? And you feel better. If you notice, you feel better after a while. I would like us all to just take time and appreciate the little things. I'm getting a lot of encouragement from a few channels who are, and I do keep up on the news, but I think we ought to stay out of other countries. I think we shouldn't go into other countries because they got oil or gold, or we can find an excuse. We need to go in there because of them. There's these bad things. But I'll tell you what, I don't go into my neighbor's house. If I don't agree with them and how they're doing things, I don't go into their house. I sure don't. And I don't want them coming in my house because they don't like the way I'm doing things. I think we need to just worry about our own, and I think the government needs to stay out of our backyards. You know, short of me blowing the whole neighborhood up or something, doing something, the government needs to stay out. This morning, bright and early, the water company came, knocked on my door. Said, we're just doing a test on whether you have copper or lead in your lines. What kind of lines do you have? I said, I was here when this house was built, and it's copper. And, of course, every time we've worked on it, it's copper. But, you know, even if I thought I had lead, I don't think I'd want to tell them because I don't want them coming in and saying, you got 30 days to replace that. No. I've been in this house since 1982. I think I'm doing all right. Doing all right. Well, y'all, let's just let go and let God do some things. And um, I know I'm kind of slow on my channel, and I'm not going anywhere. I'm not getting a lot of, can't even go live yet. But maybe that's not the point. Maybe this is just to be here and just to encourage one person. Maybe some days it's just me. I hope y'all have a nice weekend. And thank God for what we have while we have it.